morning, everybody, and welcome back to a new vlog with me, Aline. If we're meeting for the first time, hi, as I said, I'm Aline, and sorry that this is the condition that you are finding me in. I promise I usually look a little bit nicer. I usually am a actor and comedian and writer living in New York City, but because of COVID, I have been home in Montana for like a month. Anyway, I'm in my family home. It is Easter. If you celebrate the holiday, happy Easter. We're not a particularly religious family, but man, we like an excuse to have pastel themes and eat good French toast. So here we are doing what we do. I wanted to vlog today and tomorrow because I think today will be a fun like weekend day and tomorrow will be a more practical day. But anyway, I've been up early because I've been making a French toast bake requested by Michelle, who had seen them on Instagram and Pinterest a lot. So I woke up at like 8 and got down here early to make that and let it soak. So here is the bake before the oven. As I said, it's just soaking. It's a blackberry cream cheese French toast bake. So it's just sitting in the mixture. If you peep down there, you can see. So it's gonna sit here for probably like 30-40 more minutes, and then I'm gonna pop it in the oven. So stay tuned. Okay, so it's out of the oven. We've just got it set up on this marble poster board for photos.
Marble backdrop.
Michelle's here. Hello, how are you? Happy Easter.
Easter.
Nice. Oh, I like your festive sweater.
Thank you.
It just popped out of the oven. I also have this homemade raspberry and strawberry compote, fresh whipped cream and some maple syrup. It looks good, so I'm excited to eat it, and hopefully it tastes all right.
Yummy.
And this is the actual table setup. Looks pretty good, if I do say so myself, having had nothing to do with this spread. And look what we have here! A basket came after all. Pandemic and everything. We love the yogurt pretzels, Ma. I'm so excited. Do you? I'm so excited. Yeah.
Okay, guys, let's start kimchi. That's it.
Okay. The plate is just close.
Okay.
Except it's definitely not Christmas or Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
Pásame tu plato.
Gigantic.
Well, it's like the first one, I think, is always the trickiest.
This is a feast.
Ridiculous.
Thank you so much,
Daddy
everybody.
doesn't say anything. He doesn't say thank you.
This is ridiculous.
He doesn't say nothing.
My mother, I'm overwhelmed. That is why.
Oh my God, Cristian, saca una foto porque tu mamá. ¡Deja de sacar pica!
Is it good?
Amazing. It's so good because it's your bread too. I think it's just perfect.
I'm gonna be, I'm gonna say it as it is. Wow. Y lo mejor que todo que la línea es la chulpa.
It's good. Happy Easter!
Happy Easter. Jesus has risen.
It's already done with her first samosa.
Oh, cracker.
Second.
I think it's third.
No, it's not third. It's not a good Easter unless you're drinking. So what was in the mix?
Milk, yogurt, sour cream, cream cheese, maple syrup, eggs, cinnamon nutmeg.
Can I have some syrup, guys? Because I don't know, it evaporated.
That is in his dream world.
I could take it to my friends.
No.
Are you crazy?
I could drop it on my foot like
No,
literally.
we're not getting it away. We're eating it. Can I have some compote?
I mean, it was delicious.
God.
I'm gonna sip a little bit, and maybe I had one little piece. No, I gave you it. Don't jump up and like be like there's stuff
Oh,
there.
you're right. That's the best one, do you think?
A morsel.
It's amazing.
At first, I like ran into the office in panic.
Did you see?
No.
Did anybody see? Because we were all looking at
the
the
Easter
phones.
bunny?
That's the Easter bunny. We should put ears on her.
They'll need a snack bags. What's this bad boy? Is this an apple food?
It's I think, chocolate covered Oreos.
Oh no. No.
It becomes the size of a house.
I know.
Easter Day.
And I
Yes,
love being
like a
in a
restaurant.
house where I have somebody else who comes into the kitchen and makes things.
Aw, teamwork.
Come.
You're an artist.
I don't
What? How is she allowed up here?
So in New York too, you have non-documented workers who are working, who are like essential workers,
Pero yo creo que le
are
están
in the
dando-
service industry, and they don't get
Le están
that
dando-
check. That
pero-
check that people are getting, you only get it if you have Social Security, and undocumented workers don't have them. So the people that are going to be the most stricken are the people that don't get any money. There are leaders in those communities, mayors in those communities that know the population of undocumented workers
Claro.
that have been fighting to try to get them documented. They've been there for years and years and years and years and are part of the city. There has to be an allotment for all these people that live in these
100%.
communities.
Look at that one. It is such a slap in the face. They are a cog in making your little world run the way it's supposed to run. And yet, during this trying time where they are suffering just as much, if not more than every American, they are not going to be treated that way.
Tienen problemas serios y las mortalidades son más altas. Bastante más altas.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
Latino y African American.
También están trabajando.
It's
A
also
lot of essential workers.
with COVID-19.
Oh my god.
Oh, I hope that, you know what, I think the top of her head probably came right here. Oh my god, that would have been so funny.
I think she's
It
done
has
it
to be
3
because I've
times.
seen her since, and
Yes, so she probably did.
We're 15, and then it's gonna be 5, and then it's gonna be none, and it's everything gonna be fine.
It's gonna be 0. It's gonna be a miracle and it's gonna be gone.
My uncle.
15.
I like this stuff. You know, he was a genius, so I get it.
That's what he's on there. People ask me, how come you get it? I don't know. I guess maybe I should have done that. I could have done that.
People ask me.
Ma, no, we're having a conversation at Easter. Don't pull up the
Did you
thing.
shower?
Ma,
Yes,
Ma, just put it
clean
down.
my hair
We're having
is.
a conversation.
Daddy.
Ma, everyone's unplugged. Come on, put it down.
you're-
The show is after. Right after you're gonna.
have a device.
No.
He's eating more strawberries.
You can't, Mommy. It's
Right
right
that way. Look that way.
No.
Uh,
What is it with you and compote? It's because it's just crustless pie, isn't it?
Christian!
Lito.
You're gonna throw it away?
No! Hi everybody, so we're done with breakfast and I'm here in my bathroom and I'm gonna do a cheeky little get ready with me, very casual, if you will, but I'm gonna try to look somewhat nice today because of my mental state. So here I have this filthy sponge and I'm just gonna quickly wash it. A key step to any beauty routine. The sponge is somewhat clean now, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my foundations. Just mixing my foundations. Right now I'm wearing a combo of CoverGirl 3-in-1 CC cream by It Cosmetics and a Neutrogena foundation. I mix them all together just so honestly that they last. Does end up looking pretty decent. Also, I don't know, I'm very pale right now. I haven't been tanning at all, which is not my favorite look for myself. I don't think that this is a right match by any means. Don't go thinking that I'm like, my skin tone. This ain't it. My nose is a lot of my face, so I'm just gonna go over it. We are definitely out of concealer. So I'm taking the dregs of what I have from my Maybelline concealer and trying to put it under my eyes. I really do hope that this is fascinating to you. I know you all want to look like me. Try to keep up with these skills. I did watch a lot of Bethany Mona tutorials in 2013, so watch your back. So do you guys like my red shirt? It's a very weird half sleeve. I got it for Christmas and I low-key look like a choir teacher. I'm just trying to cover up my skin condition over on this side. Try. That is this exact shade of red. It is Wildcats. Vanessa Hudgens is in some hot water recently. We all saw that. Fun fact, I have met her in real life twice because she used to come in to where I worked a ton with Austin Butler before they broke up. So I once saw her looking at wedding pins on Pinterest, so just saying. I am TMZ and there's your gossip. Maybe it wasn't she who ignited the breakup. Purely speculation. Vanessa, don't come for me. So now that my face is basically perfect, not even close, don't worry, I'm aware I look like a one-toned monster. Now I'm gonna take my Neutrogena translucent powder, swirl it in that tap. I'm just gonna go over my face and neck. I'm a really oily girl, fun fact. And not just oils, I sweat. Like, if I walk down the street, it'll be like somebody else's mile, you know? But I heard that when you sweat a lot, it means like you have really healthy something. Science! Okay, so I am quite healthy as a person, and sometimes I think there is this idea that like people have read an article and now they're doctors and they will watch YouTube videos and tell people what's going on. And one time I was like having a casual conversation with Michelle on a vlog, and I was like, gosh, I'm like really insecure about my neck sometimes because from certain angles it looks quite thick. This is true, but I remember I mentioned it in a vlog and somebody was just like, Aline, I really think that you should get your thyroid checked. I'm no doctor, but from what I've seen, and I went to the doctor just for a checkup, and they're like, no, your thyroid's great. And it just is that reminder of like, y'all, you're not doctors. I love you, but you're not doctors. And you might be like, I care, and that's why I'm saying this. But really what you're saying is you have a big neck. Oh man, you have a big neck. You should get it checked out because it couldn't possibly be normal, which is sometimes hurtful. Okay, so what I do with my bronzer, I don't know if you've caught on, is that I take this little flat brush that comes with the Hulu bronzer. I don't know if Bethany Mona uses it. I like it to really emphasize my jawline a little bit. Sometimes if I don't blend it, it will look like a chin beard, but if I blend it right, then I just look sharp. Of course, go along my non-existent cheekbones. I remember watching beauty tutorials in like, again, 2013, when I was like trying to like really squash any semblance of masculinity inside of me, which turns out there's quite a bit of. People always just like, and highlight your cheekbones. And I just remember it being like, they're like, you can see them if you especially do this. And I was like, I don't think I have those. Now I'm taking my Laura Mercier highlight and just putting it on my cheekbones. Look at that shine. Look at that shine. I put it on my chin too, my upper lip because I saw this in a video. Then of course I try and fail to do that really trendy like dot on the tip of the nose. Sometimes like I just get it wrong though because my nose is large, and so if I put too much highlight on the tip of my nose then it just looks like some crystal ball, and I'm just like, my sister has been stealing my blush lately, which is funny because it's one of the few things I have. You steal every makeup item I have. Yeah, but that's because you are wealthy and I am not. Wealthy. Now, I'm gonna take another brush. Ooh, my orange boy. Now this, you might be like, what is this? Now this is a Tarte blush in a certain color that I can't remember. It usually comes in a little circle palette, but it fell out around like 3 months ago. But this is still the same one that I've owned for a year. I like it because it's like the pigment actually lasts a really long time in all seriousness, so that's nice. I like blush. It makes me look a little bit more like, I'm a girl. Boom. Doesn't that look nice? Doesn't that look good? Sort of got the light in here. Like, this doesn't look like anything. Let me go to a window to show you my skin, my finished skin look. This looks bad too. Okay, well there's too much light now happening. Have you noticed that one eye is way higher than another? Have you ever noticed that? I am not symmetrical. I am not like Zac Efron. I always take off the foundation on my lips to reveal a pink surprise underneath. And then I take off any foundation on my mole that I had left over. Fun fact, somebody in a mean comment once told me that I should get rid of my mole. They told me to grow up my bangs and get rid of my mole. But I actually really like my mole. So, and anybody who I've ever been like romantically entangled with has always been like, your mole's so cute. So I also have references for my mole. Now I'm gonna take my Anastasia Brow Wiz and I'm spooling it to get all the hairs where they're supposed to be. And now I'm gonna go like this and go through them very lightly. I recently had like a brow, not renaissance by any means, but I definitely started like doing them a little less. I went through such a phase where I was like, be bold, because I thought I was Cara Delevingne. Yeah, so I mostly just try to get them to look like hair now. All right, bam. They are done. Now I'm just gonna run my spoolie through them one more time. Now it's time for me to steal a palette of my sister's. The Naked 3, the Naked 4, the Naked Heat, whatever this one is, the Heat one. And as you can see, we've really been running out of these two Ounce and Chaser colors. But I just get them with my finger like some sort of janky bitch. Very classy, very legitimate, very guru. Oh shit, I didn't even put on, primer? No. So, ideally this would happen right around the time foundation happens. You're like, James Charles, who? I don't know why. I think about this sometimes. When I was in high school and I would wear like really heavy eye makeup, my eyeliner would always be like sweating off my eye by the end of the day. Like, I had such oily eyelids at the time, and I was using like primers and really nice shadows and everything, and I would still end up on the top of my eyelid, and I don't know why. And that's something to chew on. Maybe it was my hormones. I feel like I was the messiest teenager. All right, now I'm gonna take the low blow color and the sauced color, mostly more of the low blow, with this broken brush, and I'm just gonna put it in my crease like that, like so. All right, now for my very new addition to my beauty routine. I used to wear eyeliner on my top lid all the time. Like, I was obsessed with it. And then this year I started not wearing the eyeliner because some makeup artist at some event told my sister that the line was too harsh. And I was like, oh fuck, it must look bad. Like, she's a professional. And so I didn't know what to do. So now what I've done on this quarantine, I've figured this out. I take this angled brush from Morphe and I dip it in really dark brown, almost a black color, and then I go along my lash line. And so essentially it does what I always wanted, but it's just a little bit lighter. So now I'm mixing two mascaras. One is kind of crusty and one is not, and it's a Lancome and then a CoverGirl one. I'm actually gonna go ahead and put some contact solution in this bad boy because it does help revive it a bit. So then I do the top lashes, the bottom lashes, and now I'm gonna go ahead and put on some lipstick. So my favorite lipsticks, and they've been this way forever, are the Urban Decay Vice lipsticks. Obsessed, always have been. This one I'm running very low on, so I'm just gonna go ahead and dig some out with my finger. Okay, this is what I end up looking like. I like it. I've been doing it for a while. I feel like kind of cute with my face like this. Now time to tend to this situation. Okay, so I've blow dried my bangs down now, and I'm gonna go ahead and just curl my hair. I'm gonna do this very fast for you guys because I don't really want to go through it all, honestly. I don't particularly mind the way that it looks straight now that it's this short, because I did give it a cut the other day, but I just prefer it curly, and I especially like the way that curly hair kind of sits for a few days. I feel like my hair always just looks so much more dirty and greasy when it's just left straight. So yeah, I want to curl it right now. So okay, and the hair is done. Turned out okay. It'll probably look way better tomorrow and the day after, but it's kind of poofy today. If you follow me on Instagram, you would know that I'm getting quite tired of my hair. I'm just gonna have to do something with it soon, whether that be another cut or a different kind of choice. We will see. Before I used to be like so obsessed with it, and now I'm just feeling like bored of it because I've had it for like 2 years now, and it's just time for a change. I haven't quite decided what that change is yet. Let's get on with the day.
Death?
Like this against me?
Against moi?
Yeah, that's
And everyone's
true.
holding, but I'm white. And they're confused and angry.
Confused and angry.
The outrage is gonna be real.
Look at us. We're like a month inside. Are people
Yeah.
not seeing like, wait, I thought this was something to worry about, and now I've been laid off and I don't know when I'm gonna go back to work?
I just I just have such pessimistic views of this because I truly feel like you're gonna go back to our old normal, and it frightens the shit out of me because that means we literally would have learned nothing from this.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. It's a brand new day. Sorry that I didn't finish out the vlog the other day very well. Me and Michelle talked to Gabby for like 3 hours, and then the camera died, and I was just like, you know what, I just wanted to chill with my fam, and so I did that. But I'm sorry that you guys didn't get to see any of it. That was Sunday. This is Tuesday. I did try to vlog yesterday, but I ended up having a really rough mental day. So I'm up early. I don't know if you can tell by the light, but it is 7:50, and I'm going to well, first of all, I'm gonna make a pie. I'm gonna make a lemon meringue pie today, and then I'm also gonna make bread. I have my bread sitting. I made bread yesterday, but it did not turn out at all. I also need to get outside today because I think that's probably also a factor of why I was so blue yesterday. My pie crust has been chilling overnight, so I'm very happy with that. I'm gonna roll it out and put it over here. So the fridge and it's just chilling for a few minutes. And while I was in, I figured I might as well start really making my bread. My poolish looks way more bubbly and risen than yesterday, like way more, so that's already positive. And now it's here in my electric mixer, mixing up. I'm excited.
All by myself with like a school trip, and I went up to the little stand, and me as a child was like,
You know how to make them?
I want a chocolate chip cookie, but I have to ask before I order. Do you know how to make it?
Good. Jesus, what a literal bitch.
And they were so sassy to me because I was a child. You see, I come from the great standard Dairy Queen. The US of A. Fran texted me, just can't wait for everyone to be back in the city and get obliterated at brunch.
Oh god, I miss my friends. Okay, vlog update. It is now almost 1 o'clock. I'm still in my pajamas. I've not had breakfast, but look, I made a pie. Look how good it looks. It came out great. I'm really thrilled. Something weird happened with the meringue, so I made all these little puff stars to hide my insecure spots of the pie. My bread dough is rising okay. That is what's going on right now.
Look, if Taylor Swift can live alone in New York, just think what you can do.
Okay guys, the loaves are out of the oven and they look so much better than yesterday's. I'm so excited. I can't wait to eat them, but we have to get them to set for a little bit.
It's good. It's so good.
Let's review the situation.
You did it, Aline. You did it.
I didn't cut me a hefty slice.
You guys should all be facing the camera. Right now the camera has all the backs. You guys should turn around and face down. You should show your sandwich.
Oh my
Who's your
God.
mama?
Hey guys, so I just got out of the shower. It's been a minute since I've updated you. Since we last talked, I think the last thing I shot was us sampling bread. And since then I went on a 12-mile bike ride, which felt really good. Yeah, definitely been trying to take some pressure off my right foot because I've been getting some weird pains, and I think it's just because I've been running and hiking so much more than usual and my body's like, what? Also my shoes are old. So I've been biking and it feels really good. The other day I accidentally got caught in a blizzard and this day I didn't, so that felt nice. Here are some pictures. Because since I've been home, I've mostly been confined to the house and then like obviously been at some trails and stuff, but biking all the way across town was crazy. It got a lot of pent-up stuff out, and now my mom's making dinner, which is nice. Oh, this is something that I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about mental health. This is so complicated to talk about, but last year I hit a point where I was very, very sad. And for so many reasons, like there's so many variables. Like I don't want anyone to ever reduce it down to one thing. A lot of you know that I've struggled with depression for a long time. I want to say 16. Yeah, 16. No, because 14. 14 is when I went to go get my blood tested because my mom thought it must be something in my hormones when really it was just my brain. How do I say this? I started struggling with self-harm when I was 16. Since then, it's been a constant struggle in my life. I've been tempted to talk about my struggle with self-harm before on the YouTube channel, but the truth is that I've always been just like terrified to use my voice irresponsibly because I'm not a medical professional or a trained professional in any kind of way in dealing with this kind of psychology. I'm just a person who's been to therapy, you know? And so my fear was always like if I talked about it and talked about the specific things that I struggled with in particular and the methods that I utilized in order to create pain for myself, my fear was always that I was going to inspire somebody, whether that was intentional or unintentional. But I will say that I have been relapse free for a year, which is huge, which is not the longest I've gone. I think I went a year before. Yeah, 19 to 20 I also went another year. I was suicidal when I was 16, and so that was like my low point. And then I think I hit like another really bad low last year, and that was like the lowest I had been in a while. You know, I think that when you are that sad, you just want to be like okay. And I'm not talking about like, woo, I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. I'm not talking about that okay. I'm talking about like neutral. You just want to be like as neutral as possible. This is functional, this is doable, this is good. This time, this quarantine, this lockdown, everything that's going on in the world has made me realize how much I've just stayed at that point because it was comfortable. You know, it's this point that's like just above numb. And it makes me sad. It makes me sad that I didn't take risks to be happier because I was scared of the plummet. Yeah, this is such a bummer of a clip, but yeah, this time is so uncertain and so scary, and like I want to do so much differently, and I don't know when I'm gonna actually get to start. And the thing is that there are people actually dying and people who are losing loved ones, and like I'm just out here being like, oh, there's just a lot going on in the brain, and I'm sure I'm not the only person feeling this way. But all right, I'm gonna go downstairs and eat some brisket. So here my mom has made us some brisket, which is very kind because she does not eat red meat, so keep that in mind. What a selfless lady. And we're about to watch When Harry Met Sally. Michelle hasn't seen it in forever, and obviously we're big Nora Ephron stans. Pie time, pie time, pie time. Hey, it looks nice.
Yeah, the first is always the worst.
Mom, oh my god!
That wasn't me.
That was you.
You feel that? It's not me. It's the crust is a little hard to get cut through.
I'm gonna do it.
Fine, you try. It's not. It's just
It is better than these.
Well, you held it like a weapon. You cut it like this.
Yeah,
And look at the results compared to these mush pots.
So this is mine.
You realize, of course, that we can never be friends.
Why not?
What I'm saying is that men and women can't be friends because the sex part always gets in the way.
That's not true.
No man can be friends with a woman he finds attractive. He always wants to have sex with her.
What if they don't want to have sex with you?
Doesn't matter, because the sex thing is already out there, so the friendship is ultimately doomed, and that is the end of the story.
Well, I guess we're not going to be friends then.
It's not.
It's too bad. You were the only person that I knew in New York.